Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. So guys, we're back on the Orji Kalu narrative again. Even the EFCC are so alarmed, they are saying they're determined not to let this go. Guys, I bring you this. Our evidence against him is so overwhelming. EFCC vows to immediately begin fresh trial of Orji Kalu and others. So that's the headline we're contending with in this video. Well, I shan't agree Mionigba from the EFCC. So the headline again: our evidence against him is overwhelming. EFCC vows to immediately begin fresh trial of Orji Kalu and others. So now let's see what move the EFCC are about to make. The EFCC has described the judgment of the Supreme Court nullifying the 12-year conviction of former Abia State Governor Orji Kalu as unfortunate and a technical ambush against his trial. The anti-graft agency had dragged Kalu and one Udeogo before the Federal High Court in Lagos over allegations of diverting 7.6 billion naira belonging to the Abia State government during Kalu's time in office. Udeogo was Kalu's Director of Finance and Accounts whilst in office. Kalu and Udeogo were on December 5th, 2019 found guilty and sentenced to 12 and 10 years imprisonment respectively. Reacting to the nullification of the order by the Supreme Court, EFCC in a statement said the corruption charges against Kalu subsist and it will begin fresh trial of the former governor and Udeogo. So now here is the EFCC statement in full. So Orji Kalu, EFCC set for fresh immediate retrial. The attention of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission EFCC has been drawn to the judgment of the Supreme Court nullifying the trial of a former governor of Abia State Orji Kalu, his firm Slock Nigeria Limited, and Jones Udeogo, a former Director of Finance and Accounts of Abia State Government, and ordering their fresh trial at the lower court. The apex court based its verdict on the grounds that Justice Mohammed Idris, who convicted Kalu and others, had been elevated to the Court of Appeal before the judgment and returned to the lower court to deliver the judgment, which it considered as illegal. The EFCC considers the judgment of the apex court as quite unfortunate. It is a technical ambush against the trial of the former governor. The commission is prepared for a fresh and immediate trial of the case because its evidence against Kalu and others are overwhelming. The corruption charges against Kalu still subsist because the Supreme Court did not acquit him of them. The entire prosecutorial machineries of the EFCC will be launched in a fresh trial where justice is bound to be served in due course. So now this is now what the EFCC have to say, and this is something that I align myself with because of course justice must be served, and thankfully they did not acquit him. What they did was to set him free on a technicality. So the EFCC then should lift them up to their words and immediately use all of the weight of their capacity to ensure that this guy does not escape, because he will be high-fiving and popping champagne as we are discussing this thing now, thinking that he has won again. But then of course we must get to that one point where at least one of these people is made an example of. And by the way, this Orji Kalu is not the only one we want in a correctional facility, i.e. Kirikiri. There's a whole list of them. So if we start off with this one and then we can make our way up to the levels of Babangida and Buhari and Obasanjo and Goodluck Jonathan and the rest of them. But all of these people certainly, but they can't get Tinubu anyway because I think it's too clever for them. But that one is the number one GBT. But then I think it will always outsmart them. The guy that is carrying money around in bullion van, and everybody say there's nothing wrong with this. Anyway, let's not divert. So I line myself and I'm totally lined up behind this position now that the EFCC is taking, because I mean the reasons for not acquitting him, but releasing him, because he has not been acquitted, he has been released because they were saying that that judge that sat in judgment should not have been the person to pass judgment on that case. So we get a new judge, and then we go through the whole process again. But certainly that 7 point whatever billion that this guy stole is going to be collected from him by lawyers. That's certain, and the rest of it, of course, we will still take it back. So whatever else he has, we will collect that as well, because this money that is stole must be recovered. Conversations in the comment section. The EFCC have taken a position on Orji Kalu. What is your position? Come share thoughts. But before you do that, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray. Bell button notifies you every time I drop a new video. Then come tell me what you are making of this saga in the comment section. So I'll leave you here. Carry this conversation on with you in the comment section. But here I say peace.